Dear students, now we are moving to the chapter. If you have the textbook, please take the textbook in page number 12. The first paragraph, listen please. Gandhi is dead. His ashes are scattered in the waters and over the earth of India. The indomitable frame, the fearless spirit, the long years, the high purpose, all were ended so easily. It was over in one instant, the shot of a gun, and only silence is left. Silence and a handful of ashes. It's no wonder that the ignorant, the stupid, the inventors of atom bombs, the generals, the captains, the surgeons, the little soldiers are the lovers of violence. All that they fear, all that they hate, all who rebel against them can be so easily ended. The movement of a finger upon a trigger, upon a button, a flash, a blast, and all that remain are silence and ashes. Today, 1,000,000 can be killed as easily as 1,000, 1,000 as easily as one. What about the first paragraph is? Think of the writer. Who's the writer? Pearl S. Buck, the very important, prolific American novelist. She is claiming her views on the death of the father of our nation, Gandhiji. So, in the beginning itself, she is making the statement that Gandhi is dead. We know in 1948, Gandhiji was assassinated by a fanatic. What was his name? Or what's his name? Nathuram Vinayak Godse. Here, the writer says Gandhi is dead. So, in the beginning or introduction itself, we have seen a statement that the obituary is written. What's the meaning of the word obituary? Something which is written after the death of a person. In Malayalam, we can say Charamakkurippu. The word you have heard in newspaper or somewhere we might have heard. So here the writer is stating that Gandhi is dead. So it is a what? Obituary, as all of us know. Then listen, what's the next sentence? His ashes are scattered in the waters and over the earth of India. What does it mean? We know when our forefathers, our ancestors die, they are cremated or buried. Sometimes we collect their ashes and we try to spread it in some river or so. Here also, the ashes of Gandhi are scattered in the waters and over the earth of India because Gandhi is an Indian. The indomitable frame, the fearless spirit, the long years, the high purpose, all were ended so easily. All these are the adjectives used to describe the personality of Gandhi. Can you say what are they? The indomitable frame. Indomitable means one we cannot surrender. Indomitable frame. The fearless spirit. Gandhi has no fear. He is a very courageous man. He has a very courageous spirit. That's why the author says the fearless spirit. the long years, the high purpose. The long years means what? Throughout his life, Gandhiji has worked for his motherland, for India. When we hear the name of Gandhi, we do remember the freedom struggle and the measures taken by Gandhi to make us free from the tangles of British power, right? So, the long years, the high purpose. What was his purpose? To make India free from the colonized people, to make free India from the colonization, right? The high purpose. All were ended so easily with the death of Gandhi. All were ended very easily. It was over in one instant. It took only a second, right? It was over in one instant. The shot of a gun is enough to take the life of a person, we know. Like that, here also, the shot of a gun. After that, there is only silence. Silence only is left there. Silence, and what remains there? Only a handful of ashes, a handful of dust particles, right? It is no wonder that the ignorant, the stupid, the inventors of atom bombs, the generals, the captains, the surgeons, the little soldiers are the lovers of violence. At first, we know the author has stated all his admiration towards the great personality of Gandhiji. Then she is making a ridiculous comment about the violence makers in the society. That is, she calls them the ignorant fellows, the stupid people, the inventors of atom bombs, the generals, the captains, the surgeons, the little soldiers. All are the lovers of violence. They love violence only. That's why they have intended atom bombs. Recently, we commemorated the problem felt by the people in America, especially of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The problem was created by the invention of atom bombs, right? And we are very shocked even when we are living in the 21st century, while we think about the people who had to suffer the after effects of this bomb blast, right? So here the writer Pearl S. Buck is stating that these people are ignorant, the stupid. Who? The inventors of atom bombs, the generals, the captains, the surgeons, the little soldiers. They are the lovers of violence. All that they fear, all that they hate, all who rebel against them can be so easily ended, right? So these people who are the inventors of atom bombs, who are the problem makers in the society, can end whatever they are afraid of, whatever they hate, whoever they rebel against. So all these can be so easily ended. The movement of a finger upon a trigger, upon a button, a flash, a blast, and all that remain are silence and ashes. What does it mean? The movement of a finger upon a trigger, the use of a revolver, the use of gun, the use of weapons to kill other human beings, the movement of a finger upon a trigger, upon a button, a flash, a blast, a flash of lightning, a blasting sound, and all that remain are silence and ashes. After the use of this gun or revolver, there remains only what? Silence and ashes too. Today, 1,000,000 can be killed as easily as 1,000. 1,000 as easily as one. How many people are there? Whether there is 1,000, it's very easy to kill. Whether there is only one man, a single person, it also is very easy to kill, right? So, the writer is trying to make a ridiculous statement on how people are cruel each other, how people make use of these weapons to kill people, right?